It's the end of RTA season. Let's see how many psychopaths are tanking their ranks by picking ridiculous nonsense. He brings out the light totemist so early? Okay. So he's got the Dark Howl, which is going to basically steal the attack power. I'm assuming he's going to steal the attack power from the Fire Cassandra. That's the one that makes the most sense. So let's see. And he's not gonna start trying to go for the kill until. That's a decent enough counter to that though. Attack. There we go. Not gonna do that much damage. Yeah. When the attack power is stolen, can't really do too much. Pretty cool. Now you just gotta wait for it to get back. And if not, he's not really gonna do that much damage. Well, it's gonna come back from the dead either way. With that Soul Protect or with the... Well, it's not gonna come back from the dead with the passive. That's not what the passive does. Glancing hit, though. Just adds insult to injury. It's not a bad counter. I'm kind of mad that I didn't think of this before. Using that thing against the Fire Cassandra. Or other frustrating units that have high attack power that try to not die. Like Douglas, it could probably be decent against Douglas too. So. And she's still haunted. What is the correct term for that? It's not haunted, it's something. Yeah. There we go. GG, very nice. Some pretty standard stuff so far. And then we see the Fire Demon. Tiana gets banned. They got some defense. They got strips. Does Chiwu work or does Chiwu not work? Or Chiwu get, okay. Chiwu doesn't get reset. However, let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. Ooh, additional turn. That was a huge violent proc. This is over. Yeah. That was a game-changing. Well, welcome to Summoner's War. Violent procs are game-changing. Yeah, this would have been completely the opposite way if that violent proc did not happen. So far, does not look very exciting. A couple damage dealers. Okay, we see some more damage dealers coming out. Bans the biggest damage dealer from the right-hand side. I feel like they got enough damage with this. So, do they get the immunity up, or do they not? Strips, stun, decreased attack gauge, very nice. And now they can potentially do some defense breaks, decreased attack gauge, speed ups. I mean, Leo's still on the battlefield, so it's limited, the value that they get out of that. But let's see if they can keep cycling with this Helena. That is what they're going for. And they cycle. Okay. 2 AoEs so far. How many does she wind up getting? That's the question. Do they proc again? They do not proc again. But it's probably fair that they don't proc again. Okay, never mind. Getting more turns. Here we go. As soon as she gets started, she just doesn't stop. First pick Leo into a cleave team. All right. They pick a Belial last? No, they pick a Masha last. Bans out the Lucifer. That means they're going to get... They're definitely getting the cleaves with these samurais. I mean, there's nothing... There's no defense breaks because everything has immunity. Otherwise, the Fire Samurai would have defense breaks. But they have the attack power buff, crit buff, double, so it's quadruple cleaves. Quadruple AoE damage. Does not kill. If they violent proc there, that would have definitely killed. They go for the skill too also. Oh, he's on Nemesis. He's on Nemesis runes. They didn't even go for the Supreme Skywolf. They just went for the skill too. That is an early Abellio pick, and they punished that with the cigar. Although, Fire Horus. So Fire Horus is a defense buff, crit resist, and then he has a single target, Oblivion. They changed it to Oblivion. It used to not be Oblivion. They changed it to Oblivion. I believe it might still have the stun on it, though. And that is the skill 2. But this is going to be really nice against the Diana, who needs to crit to cycle. I wonder if they're still going to go for it. Let's see if they actually get the increased attack gauge. They don't. They get some of it, not all of it. And there's 2 units here on the battlefield that do damage based on their... They're going to go for it again. Okay. They get punished again. They went for it again. They got punished again. Wow. But yeah, there's 2 units. Wait, does the Fire Horse also do defense-based damage? Because Abellio does defense-based damage. Veldril does defense-based damage. And they got the defense buffs on there too, so they're going to do extra damage. They just concede there. They're like, Diana's useless here. GG with that crit resist. G1 now. We see Cigar Chandra oftentimes gets picked together. We see it on opposite sides now. Double LDs on the left-hand side. Jultan on the right-hand side. That's their counter to the double AoE LD units. LD5s. Like, I'm just going to pick Jultan. Should be fine. Do they get the decreased attack gauge? They don't on the Juno. So she gets a turn. She doesn't actually stun anything. Feeling like Juno's... Oh, I thought Juno was going down. Yeah, she's down now. Can Jultan come out with the win? I don't know, guys. Let's find out. Or is it going to be a Chandra comes out with a win? That's what this might wind up being. Look at that. Oh, Jultan's so OP. So OP. Clearly, so OP. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, it's rough. All right, defend. There we go. That's one way to not die. Try to keep him alive. Healed up a little bit. Oh, look at all those revenges. Very nice. I'm liking this, man. I like this nonsense. Like, you know your opponent's going to try to keep getting 400,000 turns and deletes. Jultan is deleted now too, but yeah, not bad. When you know your opponent does not want to give you any turns, they want to just keep hitting you over and over and over again, bringing in something like that. Punish them. Punish them every time they get turns and they crit and they don't kill you. Punish them. I like it. Unless someone uses it against me, then I all of a sudden don't like it anymore. Well, it's unusual enough, it's uncommon enough that I would still enjoy. If I'm gonna get beaten by anything, I would rather it be a Jultan doing what he's supposed to do than someone violent proc and getting lucky 1,000 times. You know? If there's anything I would want to lose to, it would be something interesting and creative. Pretty typical picks until we get to the what is it? Windbake, aka Wind Desert Warrior, aka Shahat. Is that his name? Yeah, I think that's his name. Please do not. Don't listen, guys. If you're at a high rank and you want to mess around with stupid stuff, I am all for that. But I really hope you lose. I'm just saying, I really hope you lose because I don't want Comtours to get the idea that this is a good unit and he's like, oh, he doesn't need a buff or anything. He's not a good unit. He needs a buff. He needs like 14 buffs. You're ruining it for all the Shahat owners. I don't know that he's necessarily the one that's doing much of anything. He's just the Aaliyah is what's keeping the team alive. Yeah. This is an Aaliyah spotlight that Shahat actually just happens to be in. He's stunned. Why you stun him? He's not gonna do anything. Shahat is just there. He is literally just there being carried by Aaliyah. Don't tell me he's not. That's what's happening. I have yet to see him do something exciting. He just exists. I mean, if you think about it, I feel like they're playing 3v4. Shahat exists and he's just taking up a spot that could have been taken up by something that was not terrible. So, how much am I going to crap on this unit? as much as I can. Really, as much as I can. They could have done... It would have been over already if they picked anything else. Okay. Oh, additional turn. All right, he did some damage there. With the additional turn. Devil's Advocate. What if they picked Orochi? He would have the speed lead too. They would have some other options. I feel like I would rather have Orochi. I mean, they won with him, but here's the LDs. Oh, here's more LDs. I was actually not expecting Dominic here, and I definitely wasn't expecting the Windokebi Princess. All right. Wild. Yeah, I guess let's see. She's going to do her... Oh, she doesn't. Ah, there we go. I was going to say she's going to do her invincibility. Oh, Violent Procs. Oh, there's a Violent Proc spotlight. Got it. I see. I see. I thought we were going to see the Windokebi do some stuff. Nah, just Violent Procs. Just that. More Violent Proc spotlights. Got it. Just interesting to see her being used in high level. She's actually pretty decent, but it's interesting to see her being used in RTA G2. Because usually they're just picking the most efficient LD5 crazy. I mean, as with the rest of their picks, they're just picking all the crazy LD5s. Why? Why are you picking? Oh my god. I mean, I know why. It's a combo. It's a combo of Zeratu into the Windbayek. That is what they're doing. All right. Do they land the combo or not? Good question. Are they going to go for Ethna first? That's another good question. Oh, wow. Ethna's took some damage. Welcome back, Zeratu. He's going to come back twice. Yep. Attack power buffed. Yeah, but is this really a Shahat spotlight? Considering, I mean, are we really seeing him do much? He did a little bit of damage. He did a little bit of damage. This is gonna be a. Okay, he did a couple more dots. Increased the attack bar as well because that was his. I think that was a buff at some point. Was the increased attack bar? It's just wild that they picked the Shahat in G3. So they're getting cleaved. Okay, and they picked the Antares too. Let's see if Antares... Well, they also need to not have will runes for Antares to really get the value. They don't have will runes on everything. Does Antares cut in? He does not. They're just going to not die with 3 units. That's the strategy, is don't die with 3 units and see if you're able to actually win. Oh my god, this is working. I've seen everything, guys. I have seen everything. This is such a masterful strategy. Just pick units that don't die. Opponent trying to cleave you, pick units that don't die, and then you win. All right, guys. Well, that's what we learned today. Hope you enjoyed it. That is the end of season Wacky Picks. See you as always in the next one.